Welcome hockey fans to the Family Sports Center in Centennial, Colorado. I am John Benson, will be doing play-by-play for the game, and I am joined by Tom Padilla, who will be doing the color commentary. Game action is being brought to you by Shaw Hockey Productions today. In today's matinee matchup, we have the host Regis Jesuit Raiders taking on the Dakota Ridge Eagles. The Raiders are coming into the matchup with a 6-0 record after picking up a 3-1 win over the East Angels last night here on this very rink, less than 24 hours ago. The Raiders continue the march to the 15th at the Ball Arena and a spot in the Frozen Four state playoffs with their strong play and want to continue their momentum here today. The Eagles are coming off a 2-1 overtime win over the Chatfield Chargers. This is the first meeting for the teams this chassis season. Tom, as the teams warm up here, any initial thoughts?
Well, you know, game 3 in 3 days. Certainly something to think about as we get into this and think about how the Raiders are going to come out and perform today and what they'll have. And certainly a physical game last night between East and Regis. And I think last night's game in the second period especially, a lot of big hits, you know, and then, you know, kind of a nail biter towards the end. Something we haven't really seen for Regis, you know, a lot in the season. They've had a few of these close games, but so interesting to see how they bounce back. That's the way I look at it. And, you know, we talked about it before. They're going to, you know, get to see some of the movement of the puck and some of the penalty killing units and special teams units that we want to see them improve upon as the year goes on.
Yeah, and you're right. Third game in 3 days here. So, but they got young legs, right? They're not old like us that get tired and
That's
sore,
true.
and you got to take like a week to recover between
color commentaries.
Between skiing or golf or some, you know, all those type things. Then you always got to worry about your knees. These guys don't have to worry about that as much. So
definitely young legs, and they, you know, they spread it out. I think Bussy is not going to play today. He's scratched, the goalie.
Right.
Had a fantastic night last night. I mean, I just wanted to bring him up again. I talked to him a little bit this afternoon before this game, and you know, in true goalie fashion. You know, he mentioned that he really wished he would have stopped that other one. It's kind of like, I should
have be perfect.
I should have had that one, which I really like. That's the pitcher that says you should have never gave up that dinger in the 6th inning, right?
Right.
But a good job by Bussy last night. Again, we talked about last night's game. Just not a quick recap. I thought Sanis was unbelievable last night. Wasn't really on the score sheet, but had the hustle. Had a couple of plays that, you know, if you're not watching, you don't notice number 7. He carried it to the line and dumped it one time. He cleared one down in the corner when the Raiders were kind of scrambling with about a minute and a half left in the game. So a really good job by him. And obviously Gleason with 2 goals. I was corrected. Gleason actually did score that first goal. I think we tried to, the naked eye told me that he dished it to Schick and Schick put it in. But Gleason did have 2 goals last night. What a great night for him. Comes up big in that game. So some great play last night. Yeah,
the first 2 goals, right, to obviously put the Raiders on the right path, and then Sergio Padilla cleaned it up at the end. But like you said, Sanis didn't end up on the score sheet, but that last play too, he started that whole thing with his hustle on the right wing board side up in the game and moved it up, and somehow it came back in and ended up on Sergio Padilla's stick, and he, just like they drew it up in the timeout there, fired it down the ice off the East player and into the middle of the net for the empty netter.
I had a chance to interview Mr. Padilla myself, and he said he had it the whole way.
And a car ride home, huh?
That's right. Got a special interview.
Nice. But yeah, that created a little bit of space there at the end of the game too, right? So, and you mentioned Gleason. So, you know, one of the benefits, Tom, on, you know, obviously the global pandemic's not good for pretty much anyone, but one of the benefits that we've seen out of this is to be able to broadcast these games through Shaw Hockey Productions. And Gleason being the star of the show, his grandparents out in Grand Junction there, Donald and Vicky Size, were watching. They really enjoy watching the game. Apparently outside of watching their grandson, not huge hockey fans, but they're getting into it more and more here, right?
Fantastic. Good. Glad to have them on the broadcast. So they have YouTube other places besides here in Denver.
That's that internet I keep hearing about,
Tom. That's fantastic. I love it. This is great.
It's unbelievable. So as we get set here, the clock runs out on warm-ups. We'll turn it over to the rink announcer here, and as they're going to do the starting lineups. as well as we'll get through the national anthem and pick it up after we get through that piece of the pie here. So looks like we have 2 linesmen out there. I missed that. They came right off the bench there instead of lining up on their end, so we'll get the Raiders here. Number 24, Danny Bentz. Number 17, Charlie Throckmorton. Number 16, Matthew Bear. Number 14, Dylan Thompson. Number 7, Brody Sanis. Number 1, Logan Zlot gets the nod in net here.
Raiders starting some seniors again today. That same senior line's been seeing a lot of action on these first shifts here. You know, one thing to mention, we talked about Sanis. Thompson's played pretty good lately too. He's really been hustling a lot, and of course Bayer has made his physicality known all over the ice. So the Sanis, Thompson, Bayer line to start the 3 seniors, and then two seniors on the back end there, Danny Bentz and as my son Sergio would say, Chuck Throckmorton.
Right.
Charlie Throckmorton, 17. So excited for 5 senior skaters here. Logan Zlot gets the call in net. Excited for Logan. Logan hasn't seen a ton of action, but he's certainly a very, very good goalie, and excited to see what he's got to do today.
Regis in white here and Dakota Ridge in their maroon jersey, away jerseys. Puck 16:55 left, Tom. I know we got to mention the time more. So 16:55 left.
Good thinking there, John.
As we get the first stoppage in play here, and it'll come back to center ice as the puck popped out of the rink here. So Regis in its home white, and again Dakota Ridge in their maroon away jerseys. Nice little play through center there. Bentz finds Throckmorton, and then off to the center through with a little bit of speed. Puck is deep in the Dakota Ridge zone, and Sanis loses a little bit of a handle to it there on the boards, but it recovers, bodies out, pops back right into Bentz. Kind of keeps it in, but then it's Dakota Ridge is off to the races and running out. Alexiev for Dakota Ridge got it down deep in there. And there you go. You mentioned Sanis, who's already physically throwing the body until Dylan Thompson gathers it. Bentz is slowly getting up. He gets to his feet. He's goes high off the glass. That's a bounce pass to the center there until Thompson finds Sanis on the end of a long change here, so we'll just kind of let it go in deep and move for a line change until Zeno comes in. Zeno fires it. I think that hit the post, Tom.
I think it was. That was Dembeck, actually.
Oh, yeah.
5 cutting through.
Here we go now. Chance. Back again. And nope.
A little save, some
a little bit of
extracurricular.
Yeah.
That's right. A little horseplay, a kerfuffle has broken out.
Oh, I love that word.
Near the goal. You know, the Dakota Ridge, number 14 on the all-name team, Alex Alexiev. that is fantastic. If there's a hockey name, wow. I love that. Alex Alexiev. I'm going to have a special eye on him today.
We'll see. He looks like he's got a little of the speed, so we'll check in with him. Looks like he's scoring some goals there too. So, or maybe one and a couple goals and assist. Anyway, play continues down deep in the Dakota Ridge zone. Yeah, that extracurricular activity that you saw didn't end up. Oh, there we go. There's Dembeck rolls out and scores.
Dembeck gets a great chance there. He's going to be hard to beat when he has it down low and a little bit of space, which he ended up with. Zeno feeds him and Dembeck just rips it. Kind of comes around the corner there. Great job.
Did he go short side on that, Tom?
He did. Again, actually his Balatbat carried it around the back of the cage, gives it to him, and he just went short side, snuck it in there. So Balatbat with a great little give.
We've got a 1-0 lead here, 15-15 left in the first period, 1-0 Raiders. So there you go, Dembeck from number 27, Balatbat. And it's 1-0 Raiders here. Raiders gain possession down the Zeno, Balatbat, Dembeck line, still pressing, trying to get some more chances there. He fires that glove side and just misses. So Bridges sends it in deep in the zone, and looks like there's going to be a little bit of a personnel change here as Gleason comes out, and Laws is going to find the backhand, gets it on net, and they're pressing. They're coming out firing on all cylinders so far. You had Romero deep down in front of the net as the defenseman crashing down, looking for some loose change there.
Yeah, good job getting active there. Again, the Raiders, a lot of the play has so far been down in this end, but it's good to see to get some movement. Want to see some cycles. Want to see guys moving the puck.
Ooh, nice save there by Steve Dillard. By the way, did you see his full beard there? He must be eating his Brussels sprouts.
Yeah, something's going on there. I want to check the birth certificate.
Here we go, deep in the Dakota Ridge zone. Oh, comes back, scores. He didn't even, I don't even think he was, Padilla. There he goes. He just nice low shot right through. The goalie didn't even see that one. Dillard didn't even see that.
Right off the face-off. Going to be right back at Padilla, and he's just going to rip it 5-hole. Like you said, probably a lot of traffic in the front.
Yeah.
Didn't get a good view of it. We'll see it right here, right off the win. Pulls it back. Padilla grabs it, doesn't really delay, just kind of gets squared up and fires low, and you're right, never saw it.
No. There's like 10 people in front of him on that one.
Well, Padilla had a good shot on the one before. There was a good glove save there. So 2 shots, 1 goal.
And here we go. It's coming down. Holloway's going to get it down to Laws. Laws is going to look for the backhand. He chips away, misses it. Laws is following up, and Dillard will scoop it up and stop play there. But, man, the Raiders are pressing. They came out flying on all cylinders so far, Tom. And you got the Zeno's going to center Myhill, and is that Schick on the right wing side there?
Yes.
Yeah, that's Schick. Comes back to Patterson, number 4. He's seen a little action here today. Padilla will come back, fill in for him. Gets it skating around the end boards there. He finds the right winger, just can't handle it there. It bounces off. And, oh, nice. That's a nice stick by Patterson there to block that chance out by the Dakota Ridge Eagles. Schick's following it up. Zeno stick handles at the blue line, pulls it out as he doesn't want to go off sides here until Bentz finds him. Bentz back to Zeno, Zeno back to Bentz, and then you got the D activating for sure here. And Bentz is down low in the corner, trying to dig it out, trying to create some offense there. Comes up the sideboard. Zeno is covering back on the point and lays the shoulder in. Myhill tries to get it deep, and Dakota Ridge is going to get it out. Number 20 there for, that's Koch for Dakota Ridge, gloves it and puts it back. I don't know what happened over there. You almost hit the ref. Comes back deep. That's going to be a shot on net. No real threat there. Bentz is going to gather it behind the goal line there. Finds Sanis, but it's kind of a bad pass into his behind him. You couldn't see it, so ends up back in the corner, deep in the corner for Dakota Ridge. Thompson's going to find it. Thompson's looking for Sanis. They're kind of battling out. Thompson will take this. He'll win that puck back to Sanis. Sanis is deep in the corner, battling two guys at the 2-on-2, which is going to develop into a give and go. Comes back, Braddock. Braddock finds Sanis, who finds his skates and couldn't get a handle to it. So Thompson's going to forecheck, and Bears coming up on the as in support. Sanis finds Thompson. Oh, he just missed the corner there. Bears going to find Braddock back on the defense and tipped in front just wide. Dakota Ridge is getting pressed like a Chardonnay grape after harvest in France, Tom.
I like that one. You're going deep, John. There's still 11:50 left in the first period.
I know, but they are getting pressed pretty good here, Tom. So until it pops out of the zone and Bentz goes cross corner, it looks like there's going to be a full personnel change here.
All five new ones out.
11:30 left in the first period. 2-0 Raiders. Two pretty quick goals in the first frame here. As Romero gets it, he finds Dembeck coming through the middle with a little speed, and oh, that almost took out one of their coaches over there, huh?
He's got the backup goalie too. You know, Dembeck, what I love about his game is he's constantly on. He's pressing. He's physical in every play. He actually pinched somebody down here in the neutral zone. Just goes to show you. I mean, that he's already scored once. We're up 2-0 with 11 minutes left, and there's Dembeck just kind of hustling and getting after it. This line has been, as we've talked about, this line's been solid all year. Balat, Zeno, and Dembeck.
And moving the puck around, doing the little things, right? Not getting selfish and, oh, I'm going to go end to end, right? So they're continuing to do the little things right. As the defense plays a little pitch and catch, and Romero gets it. He finds Dembeck. Dembeck a little bit of speed. He fires one just wide. It comes back to the point. Balatbat is trying to find Zeno there, or Dembeck, and gets a little deep. They're coming back with a little bit of speed. Here comes Dembeck. Dembeck finds Zeno. Zeno kind of flips one in the backhand, knocked away by the Dakota Ridge defenseman. Comes up, Blake Bridges is going to take one and fire one. It's blocker to side. Whoa, that was more dangerous for Dakota Ridge than you would have thought, huh?
Defenseman kind of got caught up there and almost knocked it back to the goalie himself.
Yeah. Almost an own goal. Like Denny Lemieux says, own. All right, so it comes back to Bridges. Bridges uses his foot to keep it in. Romero's learning out of real estate pretty quick there. Zeno finds Dembeck, far side offhand. So Bridges going to corral it, fires a puck on the backhand all the way through the middle of the ice there, but nothing doing there. So looks like they're going to get a couple. Strong forecheck down there. It allows them to change up the guys as they're going through deep in the zone. Until Dakota Ridge kind of skies it out over everyone there, and Zlot's going to handle the puck off to Bridges. Bridges is looking for his wing. Laws all the way down, and it'll go for icing here with 9:38 left in the first. 2-0 Raiders.
Raiders ice it more on a kind of a pass situation than anything else. And Bridges wasn't in any trouble back here. Although that shift did, you know, on the backside, it turned out to be a little bit long, I think, for the two defensemen there. But when you got the possession in the other end, it's hard to get off the ice, John. Kind of like, hey,
well, yeah.
I'm going to hang out over here for a little while.
It's easier minutes that way too, Tom, right, than being in your defensive zone.
That's
for
exactly
sure.
right.
Looks like Gleason was looking for Laws coming through the middle. And you're right, Bridges just missed Laws, who was kind of turned the other way. But here you go. Laws taking it in. He's getting roughed up a little bit there through the middle. He's going to exact a little revenge until Holloway tries to pull in the middle, and he's negated by Dakota Ridge. Probably one of the, I think number 11 here, Jack Rons, looks like he's comparable in size to Matthew Bear.
Yeah, could see a little battle there later.
Nice block by Padilla there.
Padilla stops the 2-on-1.
Which could have turned into a breakaway there. Getting a little sloppy now with just batting at the puck, right? Trying to find their guys here. Padilla's gonna talk to Holloway and gather it, settle it back. He's gonna try and find Laws. Laws is gonna fumble the puck there a little bit. Gives him a little chin music on the way through, but Dakota Ridge gathers it just outside their blue line. And they're gonna come in, fire a shot. That was a good shot. Zlot's up to the task. Steers it aside, and Padilla's gonna try and find Myhill through. They wave off icing here, Tom, with 8:17 left in the first. Myhill's gonna hustle down and try and go 1-on-2. Now it's 2-on-2 and deep in the corner, and Schick's gaining possession. He's looking for his D back there, but nothing doing. The Dakota Ridge winger was right in the right position to covering Regis's D. Zeno lost a little bit of a handle to it. He's trying to find it in his feet here.
Got a sticky puck going today or something.
Yeah, he winds up. He's coming through with a little bit of speed. He's going to use his backhand and just miss. It's going to be blocked off by Dillard there. Into the corner. Myhill looking for Zeno deep. Zeno finds Schick in the middle. Oh, he would have got all on that. I think that would have been 3-0 right there.
Schick with a good chance there, sliding through the slot. Zeno, great pass, good awareness.
And Schick's now looking to return the favor and just over the net there. Zeno just chips it over. Couldn't get a good handle on that either. Zeno's going to find, is that Myhill back there?
Yes.
Myhill to Zeno. Zeno's battling out. Comes out to Bear. Bear is going to set up in front on his offhand. But it ended up almost getting to him. Somehow it got to him. Now he's going to battle in the corner. Finds Schick in the middle, and Dakota Ridge is just going to ice it down the ice. They wave off the icing. Sanis is going to gather it here. He finds Bear up on the upper, and he fires it just wide of the net there.
Bear loves to come down that left side with the puck and snipe.
Sanis fires one, hits the outside of the net there, so nothing doing there. 6:30 left in the first. The Raiders are down in the Dakota Ridge zone. Bridge is going to find a far corner, and Romero is going to. He's using all parts of his body there to keep that in. Dakota Ridge just takes it high off the glass, and they're going to call icing on this one.
Raiders certainly pressing here. As you mentioned, they've kind of owned possession of the puck down there. Have had some chances. I think that Zeno was centering that line there at the end with Schick and Myhill. Good to see them get some action. Myhill, a young guy that I really like his game. Again, he's a physical player for being a young guy. Really gets after it.
Big body, definitely. And he raced all the way down and beat Dakota Ridge there behind the net for that earlier play in the game, right? Earlier shift. Here we go, Sanis. Sanis carries it in, like area pass, regains it, fires a shot. I don't know if Dillard got a piece of that, but ends up going wide there. And it looks like Dakota Ridge, the Eagles, are kind of scrambling here a little bit. Go for a change. And here we go, Tom. Let's see if we can get Matthew Bear 16 on the Raiders and number 11 over there, Rons.
Yeah, I could see a little bit of confrontation over there, but
we'll see. See if it develops.
Defensive lineman versus offensive lineman.
All right. And Thompson fires a puck. The goalie doesn't know where it is. Dillard doesn't know where it is, but the whistle ends up blowing.
Goalie just got a piece of it there with that right kind of underarm there, as you'll see. Thompson grabs it. He's going to shoot quick. Snaps one there. Boom. Goalie with that offhand. Throws you off a little bit. We got a left-handed goalie, I guess.
He is.
I don't know if you call it that. Right, he's got the stick in his left hand and the glove on the right.
Padilla turns, fires. Ooh, that was a little bit more dangerous. And going back to that second goal, too, by the way, I don't think you got it. It was Padilla, number 9, from, was it Holloway, number 11?
Yeah, Holloway. Holloway with another point. Boy, he's just been scoring. He's been a scoring machine and really dishing them out as much as scoring himself.
Yeah, it's good to see that balance, right? Oh, there we go. A chance right in front. Nice kind of no-look backhand pass by Balatbat to Dembeck, and he just couldn't find the back of the net with 4:55 left in the first here.
Balatbat looking for his second assist of the night, and really good effort there. Gets it, just feeds it. You can see it on the replay. Just kind of popped it right back to Dembeck, who was cutting in perfectly. Wasn't going to get burned on that short side, although he kind of got it maybe a little closer to the middle than he did short side.
And it'll come around. Braddock's going to crash down, just misses it. It stays in the zone. Zeno's going to chip it. Comes out. Braddock's a little bit patient, and maybe too patient there, and comes in. Wow, what a save. I'm not sure he got it, but good movement by Zlot there. And here come the Raiders back the other way. Dembeck's looking in the middle for Zeno and just misses him. A little bit sloppy there, huh?
Well, Raiders got a little handcuff there, and then you get a kind of an odd man rush with Padilla kind of trying to get back and help. Zlot laying himself out and doing a good job of, kind of getting it away from the net anyway, although I'm not sure if he made the save, but it got stopped. That's what matters.
In good position, at least get the player, Dakota Ridge off their what they wanted to do maybe. Here we go, deep in the Dakota Ridge corner. Throckmorton's going to crash down, and Dakota Ridge fires it all the way around. Bentz keeps it in on his off wing there, so that's a tough little play there when it's zinging around like that. Holloway is going to find Laws. Laws is going to find Gleason in the middle there, and just off his stick and ends up in the corner until Holloway gathers it. He gathers it in the front. Comes back to Throckmorton. Throckmorton can't get it through. Dakota Ridge forward, and it's down the end of the ice, and Bentz is going to gather it. He's looking for the stretch pass. Somehow finds him, but Dakota Ridge hasn't been able to recover there. And Dakota Ridge is going to be sealed off by Bridges. A little bit of a break there, but nothing came of it, right? Bentz skies it off until Gleason looking to continue the scoring streak here, huh? And Dakota Ridge is going to take it through the neutral zone, get it deep. Bentz misses the hit at center ice there, but Bridges is going to clean it up. Comes around to Laws. Laws can't find it. Right through the middle of the ice there. And Holloway's going to find a stick through. He's going to try and outskate the Dakota Ridge players. Good defense by number 4 there, Marchand, for probably no relation to Brad Marchand of the Bruins, huh?
Could be.
Romero gathers it, carries it up a little bit, bouncing around until Schick's going to gather it, but the rest of his line mates are going for a bit of a change, so he's 1-on-5 down there.
Haven't had a break here in a long time. It's 2:30 left in the period here in the first.
You're right. Good. Thanks for doing that, Tom. Here's Zeno. Oh, Zeno's looking for that top corner on the blocker side of the left-handed goalie. Coming through. It's
not that I need to talk, John. I just want to.
No, that's good. It's good. You're right. We haven't had much of a break in the play. Schick carries it in deep to the Dakota zone. You got a little bit of Myhills coming through the middle there. Finds it in his feet. They're talking. What do we do? Right next to each other. Myhill's going to find it behind the net. Battle it out. Here comes Schick. Schick's going to be looking for. Oh, that was a nice cut down by Bridges. If Schick would have recognized that, he might have found him. And here comes Zeno. Zeno off the post. And nothing doing there. The ref waves it off. Bridges tries to put it through a couple folks. Bounces over to Zeno on the right wing side. Gets a little bit hit there. Comes right to Myhill in the middle of the ice. Gets a good shot on, but no traffic in front there. Until it comes down, and they're going to call icing. No, they're going to wave it off. because, oh, here we go, a stretch pass to Bridges. A little D to D. Not like usually the way they draw that one up, but less than a minute left in the first here, Tom. Padilla is going to gather it for a, that will go for icing.
Yeah, Padilla was gathering it right as he was crossing the goal line there. I thought maybe we'd see a wave off on the icing, but we get a break in the action. I think maybe if you're a linesman, you're like, I could go for a little break right here.
Yeah.
Been a lot of back and forth there. When I guess a lot of forth more than back, but the Raiders kind of again pressing it and taking control. You know, a lot of shots, many shots wide. Some saves here though. 2-0 still with less than a minute to play.
Comes up on the boards. Patterson's battling out as well as Sanis. 30 seconds left in the period here. Deep in the Dakota Ridge zone. It looks like, well, we'll see if anything develops here. Nice shot on net by Sanis, kind of fading away. Good positional save by Dillard, the goalie for Dakota Ridge. So Thompson looks like he's going to wind up through the middle. He's gathering a little bit of speed, trying to find it on the stick. Just falls off. 10 seconds left in the period. And it'll be out of play. I think that's going to be deep in the Dakota Ridge zone. So this could be 7.6 seconds left. So they could generate a chance here if they win the faceoff, if the Raiders win the faceoff here.
Potentially generate a chance on this back end. Maybe get it back to Padilla over to Patterson for a shot. That'd be good. Finish this period out.
And Dakota Ridge ends up winning that. So that'll kind of put the damper on that until it comes out, and Dakota Ridge just turns and fires, but nothing doing there.
Well, the Raiders with most, if not all, of the shots and pretty much all of the chances, but only 2 goals to show for it so far. We'll get the shot count here in a couple minutes. Definitely all Raiders in the first. No special teams action. 18 to 3 for the shots. So 18 shots for the Raiders. The goalie there, Steve Dillard, kind of up to the task. 16 saves in the period. Raiders giving up 3 shots. Definitely a lot of Raider action in that first period. A lot of some good cycling and a few wide shots. But let's see what the coaches have to say and how they come back to the action in the second.
Yeah, and you mentioned, I mean, Dillard on that second goal, he had no chance on that one. He didn't see it at all. So he's stood pretty tall so far, stopping 16 of 18. But on that second goal,
yeah,
can't blame him for that.
Technically, he only saw 17 shots because he didn't see that. Now that I think about it, I'm gonna have to amend that.
His Sergio Padilla had the seeing eye shot right on the ice, right through everything, and bam. Even with all 10 players in front of him.
You know, in baseball, is it a hit if it goes through the infielder's legs? I'm not sure we count those, but
defensive indifference, isn't that what it's called?
Yeah, in hockey, somehow that works. But I'll have to remind Sergio of that later.
There you go. So, okay, we're going to take a break here. Everyone enjoy. We don't have a sponsor for this game. I think, I guess the shout out should go to all the Regis parents that support all their players and relatives near and far, Tom, to bring us this game through Shaw Hockey Productions.
Absolutely.
And we'll take a break. Enjoy the Zamboni if you're going to stick around, or go get something to drink at home. Or
I know the Avs are delayed. They're not going to. Avalanche aren't going to play until 10 p.m. Saturday night, so they're delayed. So hey, you got no excuse. Go make some popcorn.
And now that you mention that, what a scene though this afternoon when you watch that game.
Oh, unbelievable!
Right from the beginning.
Just beautiful.
On Lake Tahoe there. What a setting for NHL outdoor hockey.
We'll get to see some night hockey tonight.
Yeah, I think it'll be, I'm sure you'll see some boats on the lake still, but spectacular out there. All right, we'll take a break here and be back for the second period here. 2-0 Raiders. Here we're getting set ready for the second period as the time's or the teams group up on the sides here, waiting for the refs to call. I don't know, they're taking a photo op here or something.
Oh, picture day. It's picture day at Family Sports Center, people.
With masks and all, right? I think their masks were up.
I think that's Brian Willie behind the mask there. I noticed Dave Lowry. I mean, it wouldn't be a hockey game if Dave Lowry wasn't either a linesman or a referee. Before we get started, I do want to shout out. You know, I've heard from a lot of Regis Jesuit hockey parents from years past. It's proud to me that they would tune in and watch these boys. You know, it's what Regis is all about. That they have such a hockey legacy. That I hear from the Walshes and the Sargents and the Sandovals and the Ericksons and so many others. I probably am not mentioning your names. The Renners and the Schultzes and the Doshans, so on and so forth, and Desmonds. Happy to hear from all those people and glad that they're tuning in, and a shout out to them. And we certainly miss their kids, and we're glad that they're supporting the Raiders here, even after their kids are gone.
Definitely, and carrying on the tradition. So it's quite a testament to what Coach Woodley and Coach Ott have built over the years, huh?
Absolutely, 100%.
So we get action gets going, and it's about 16:40 left in the second period here, and the Raiders are going to take it in. Gleason's going to find it. He's looking for Holloway, kind of bouncing around, bends off his stick, and he gets it in deep. Looks like Holloway's going to lead the charge in on Dakota Ridge here. Gains possession of it, bounces back out to Braddock over his stick. And I don't know why Zlot played that. I don't think he saw the offside or the icing being called there.
I'm not sure you had to see it, John. The puck came from the other goal line.
Right, and Sanis fires one. Bears looking to lean in and takes the stick out of the Dakota Ridge player there. Got a tag up for onsides here. Dakota Ridge off Sanis' stick. Sanis is looking in the middle there. Coming through is Thompson, who just misses it a little bit here. Goes over the boards there, and I don't know who that hit. One of the coaches. Got to be careful when you're not wearing a helmet. You could get a couple stitches you weren't.
just you know, as Tommy Boy would say, not here or here, but it kind of hurts right in here.
Stitches when you're playing are cool. When you're coaching, not so much.
That's right.
So Raiders gain it. Sanis is coming out of the corner. He finds Bear. Bear fires one, and Dillard is up to the task there.
Bear, as I've mentioned, has a really quick shot. I've said that before. I love seeing when he gets those off like that. He gets it off before anybody really even notices it. Yeah. Fantastic.
Fired that one in. Comes around to Thompson. Thompson's going to find Sanis all the way across the ice, and Sanis is going to finds Romero, who just chips it over. He kind of got handcuffed there. He didn't know if he was going to go forehand or backhand, huh?
Had a 2-on-1 break. Sanis was waiting for his moment to get it to Romero. Maybe just waited a hair too long.
Bridges trying to cutting down the middle there, trying to find the slot. And it's going to come all the way over to Romero. Romero's going to take it to the center of the ice and take a shot. And it trickles through, but just wide. And Dakota Ridge back to Romero. Romero does his best to keep it in. Does. Oh, and Bears looking for the puck, and now it looks like, yeah, there we go, 11 and 16. I told you, Tom, those two guys were going at it.
Well, there we go. Raiders on the delayed power play here.
Delayed penalty against number 11. And Romero fires one. It's bouncing around. It pops just wide. It's like a little bit of pinball. They're looking to try and knock off the net there. So
6 skaters for the Raiders.
Bridges finds Romero. Oh, that looked like it went in and out almost. And it pops out of the zone. Good chances here on the delayed penalty here. And Romero's going to fire it in all the way. They maintain possession on that. Holloway's going to gather on the half wall. Dembeck back to Bridges. Bridges over to Romero, now playing the other point. Nice shot right. And Dakota Ridge is finally going to touch it with 13:48 left in the second here.
Bear gets mixed up over there on the half wall during the on the penalty. Yeah, I think that might have been the slapper from the top that almost went in.
Yeah, that's the
Romero's shot. Just trickled. Saw it kind of sneak under his left elbow there. Yeah, they tried to make a bear sandwich, and that didn't work out. I'm not sure what the call was. We'll get that in a second.
Comes back, Raiders on the power play, and Zeno tees it up and fires one. Not as much traffic in front as the Padilla goal there.
Raiders have been using Zeno and Dembeck a little bit on that point, instead of in lieu of a defenseman. And I've been impressed with it because both those kids really have strong slap shots and quick shots from that top, and are able to direct traffic really, really well.
We know 11 got it. We don't know what the penalty is. And Dembeck carries it in there. Bear looking for some space between the defenseman's leg of Dakota Ridge. Comes back to Dembeck. Dembeck razzle-dazzles on the side there. Finds Zeno back at the point. They're going to play a little pitch and catch, and Zeno is trying to look for Bridges on the far side. Gets his feet taken out from under him. Gets the puck across, and Bridges is going to settle down a little here. From Bridges back to Dembeck. Dembeck back to Bridges. Bridges is going to find Blackbat streaking down the right side, and he's going to carry it around the net, find Zeno in front, fires it. Great save by Dillard there. And Dembeck's going to regather. He pauses a little bit, falls down. Dakota Ridge takes it and ices it down the ice. He just kind of blew a tire there, Tom.
Yeah, Dembeck actually had a really good chance on that rebound. He just kind of didn't get his stick clean on the puck. But Zeno with a great shot, Dembeck with a good chance on the rebound. And we'll see another power play unit come out here for the Raiders.
Laws is going to take it down the left wing side. He's got Gleason following up here on the half wall. Laws finds Padilla. Padilla finds Gleason. Gleason's going to send it back to Padilla. Padilla's fire, scores. What a shot. There's two there tonight so far. The second and third goals by Padilla. Nice shots from the point.
Padilla's going to get that one back from Gleason right here. Gleason looks ahead and then just comes back to Padilla. Doesn't really waste any time. Gets on that side and just pounds it up on the top left. Great shot by Padilla. Goal for the Raiders. Power play goal with 12:05 left in the second. Go up 3-0. See it sneak in there on that top corner.
Yeah, he beat him glove side high, huh? I don't think there was too much traffic in that there. So 3-0. 12 minutes left in the second period here. Padilla is going to regather here at center ice and get it. It's Gleason, ends up trickling in the zone, and Holloway's going to gather in the corner. He's looking for his options. He finds Throckmorton on the back there. It hits a shin pad. Comes back out to him, and he gets it deep to Holloway. Holloway's looking in the middle there, but no one is doing until Cock from the Dakota Ridge Eagles gathers it, and they're scrambling around here a little bit, trying to get it out of the zone. And
not much of a breakout there.
Yes, this is going to go for a hand. Oh, no, it's waved off because Dakota Ridge took possession, and Zlot, a shot fired on Zlot. He's gloves it aside and ties it up, and going to get a little bit of a personnel change here on both sides.
We'll see Zlot make that save. It was a good one. The guy's rushing down on Padilla, gets a shot off, and Zlot, one of those tough ones where the defenseman's making a play and the puck kind of comes squirting out and right on his glove. Raiders are going to take a penalty here.
Looks like we had Will Laws, number 19, go for 2 minutes. I didn't see the call, Tom. Did you?
No, I did not.
See if we can get word on that. But we know, once again, Grandpa Richard for the Laws up in Canada is going bananas over that call. The Dakota Ridge Eagles are on a power play here. It comes, they gain a little bit of possession there and moving the puck around actually pretty nicely. Looks like it's stuck on the back of the net. They're poking around at it. Comes loose, and Balatbat's going to find Bridges. Bridges is going to find Schick. They're going to move up the ice here on a 2-on-2. Bridges is going all the way. Oh, he almost got the stick on that to tip it, and you got a forward and Balatbat playing right D and Romero playing left D as Dakota Ridge comes in. They gain possession down in the zone. They're kind of working around the outside perimeter here. And get down deep in the corner. Bridges is digging away. 18 for Dakota Ridge, finds his defenseman. A little bit of pitch and catch on the half wall. They're playing a little, oh, there we go, goal. Well, I was just going to say they're playing a little bit passive there until Dakota Ridge pops one high blocker side.
Yeah, Raiders kind of sitting back on this penalty kill. Again, just kind of got it in there to the slot. weren't able to, the defenseman wasn't able to get himself tied, get that man tied up. See, he's got a little bit of position on him there right in front. Puck comes right to him and he gets it off quick. Zlot gets it with the blue blocker. He's got the blue blocker, but he gets it in only a piece of it and it goes in. 3-1 with 10 minutes left here in the second period.
Janus, number 12 there, scored that one. He's their leading scorer, so he continues the trend there. And Sanis comes in. Thompson's looking high. Glove side, blocker side. Ooh, tipped in front. That was a little bit dangerous too. Nice tip, nice hand-eye coordination there. A little bunt.
Heck of a shift for Sanis there. Sanis gets that one down there low, feeds it. Then he comes back with a tip. Right here. Right. He skates out in front. Yep. Boom, tips it right on goal.
Changes direction. So we're going to have a face-off deep in the Dakota Ridge zone, even up. 9:54 left in the second period here. It comes back to Bentz. Bentz winds, shoots. It's padded aside there as it was a low shot, and here comes Dakota Ridge down the left wing side. Number 9 in his off wing. He crunches Bentz. Bentz goes into the boards hard. Backwards. He hasn't been able to recover here, and Dakota Ridge can do nothing with it here. So till Matthew Bear is trying to find Thompson going through the middle here. Misses. Romero gathers. Sanis is going to find Thompson. Thompson chips along the sideboards. And it looks like kind of a little bit of a scramble here. It comes back to Bentz. Bentz is going to chip it off the board. Sanis gains possession. He's going to find Bear in the middle there. Comes back to Sanis. Sanis whiffs on it the first time. Chips it in front but misses. And Dakota Ridge is going to come. Slow developing 3-on-2 there, but broken up by Patterson. Nice step up there.
Patterson with a good job on that side. Padilla with a great stretch pass.
Bear just misses. Blocked aside goal. There we go. Nice follow-up. Way to follow that through, huh? They didn't give up on that play.
Play starts on the other end with Padilla finding Bear. I think Dakota Ridge maybe on a change. He got him wide open, got down there low, almost got it home. Come in and grab that change, hammer it in there.
So we got 2 goals to cover. The Dakota Ridge one a couple minutes ago. 12, Sean Lajanus from number 14, your buddy Alexis.
I like it.
Whatever. We'll move on.
Alexiev.
Alexiev. There we go. So the Regis goal is going to be, was that Sanis that got it?
Yes.
From number 16, Matthew Bear, and number 9, Sergio Padilla. On that stretch pass, right? And play continues. Oh, that was Zeno, I guess they gave it to.
Yeah,
is that right?
was Zeno. I think it was right.
Zeno got the goal from Matthew Bear, number 16, and number 9, Sergio Padilla, and here's another one. A little bit of
Blattbat getting the rebound there.
Cleaning up the loose change there.
Going to see that one goes down into the corner. Dembeck kind of fighting for it. It comes out and pops, but Blattbat just grabs it on that short post. Goalie was already stretched out. See one more angle here with Blattbat cutting in there.
Chips in on the backhand. See, there's the beauty of those 2 goals, right? Those guys are stopping in front of the net. Puck pops there, you're ready. Goal, right? Here we go. Play continues deep in the Dakota Ridge zone. Now it's 5-1. 7:40 left in the second period here. 5-1. And play continues at center ice with the Raiders. Holloway fighting for it until who's that? Is that number 10 Myhill bodies out in the middle there, clearing up some space, and Dakota Ridge is going to gather in deep in their zone. Chips it off. It's going to go for, nope, they're waving off icing there. Throckmorton's going to gather it. He gets bodied off, but makes the play up to Holloway, and Holloway comes up the left wing or the right wing side, deep in the zone. And we got 27. You're not making an assist on that, huh? 27, Caden Blattbat. No assist there, but I thought you said, like you said,
Dembeck kind of chipped it towards the goal there.
Yeah. And Throckmorton's going to take it just outside his blue line. Comes up, Schick's going to try and gather. They get in. It's like onside, but it pops out, and Throckmorton's going to a little bit of a foot race here against Dakota Ridge. He gets it on net. Regis reverses it. Ooh, a little dangerous there on the side of the net. Slot didn't really see where it is, and Thompson comes down the side, turns on the Jets. He's looking for Bear in the middle. He finds Bear. Bear's looking for the puck, bodies, whatever he can get.
Get a shot and a hit.
Here he goes. He muscles his way back through and fires one, just blocked. We're going to have a penalty against, is that Thompson for high stick? Signal was high stick, but I didn't see which team touched it first. Well, it looks like it's going to be
Dakota Ridge, high stick. Number 9 is going to go Ryan Cook.
Coke? Sure. I don't know.
Coke. K-O-C-H sounds like Coke.
I think I've said it 3 different ways already. So
hey, you're the pronouncer guy. I say where he's from: Chicago, Midwest, back east.
Dialed in. 2-minute power play here, folks, for high sticking. The Raiders will be on the power play for maybe 2 minutes post.
Great shot, Gleason.
He's trying to give another reason for his grandparents, Don and Vicky Size, out there in Grand Junction to keep watching. 5:55 left in the second period here. 5-1 Raiders. Minute 30 left on the power play, and Padilla finds Benz. Benz is looking for Padilla back.
Benz thought he might have had Gleason there, kind of cutting. I like that. He's looking for him.
Padilla's firing that. He's going. He's got 2 out of 3 so far. If he's trying to go for the hat trick, huh?
I've seen many a guy come up short on those.
Yeah. Well, you got to try though. Definitely got to try. So here it comes back to Padilla again. Padilla is going to go D to D to Benz. Benz is surveying his options. He finds Holloway down the corner. Holloway finds Benz back up. Oh, he bumbles it a little bit, but the refs wave off icing or offsides there. Ends up back over on Padilla's stick. He's gonna try and find it. Oh, he looked low there, and Gleason's looking for some loose change there on the side too, and just misses. Holloway's going back and forth with Gleason, trying to find it. It's odd man for the Raiders down there. You've got about 30 seconds left. It comes out the fence. He whips on it, somehow recovers, maintains possession of the puck. He tries to sneak it in on the backhand here, and bouncing around here on the Raiders a little bit until Dillard cleans it up and ties it up.
Benz had a swing and a miss, but it turned out in his favor. Everybody kind of ran right by him, and he ended up back with the pucks. That's the hidden ball trick.
Yeah, then he tried to sneak it in on the backhand on short side. Well, I guess it's his glove side, but it'd still be the short side, right?
As long as you're not on, you can be on the mound. You can't be on the rubber for the hidden ball trick.
Right. Here we go. The power play continues for about 15 seconds. Dembeck's going to find it on his stick. Misfires there, I think. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but gets it back on his stick. Comes back across there. Just kind of power play is going to end here in about 2 seconds. So the Raiders have to worry about the man coming out of the box. It chips out of the zone. Bridges is going to gather. He's on a 1-on-2, but had possession of the puck, so that's a little bit less dangerous. Bear goes off for a change, and Zeno fires one. Rims around, and it's going to clear the zone with 4 minutes left in the second period. Trying to find the puck here. Bodies are banging around on the sideboards here. Dembeck's going in and cleans out his man. Balatbat finds it. Zeno's down in there hustling away. He's looking for his defenseman, just whips on it. Patterson gets it deep. Zeno's battling out. Puck pops up a little bit. Pops on Dembeck's stick. Dembeck finds Bridges. Bridges kind of passes it to himself there. Gets a shot off, but that's over the net and wide. Good action here. Down low in the Dakota Ridge zone until it pops out. Bridges gets it. Bridges is going to fire, scores. Did you see if it was tipped, Tom? I didn't see that.
I didn't think it was tipped. Bridges with a great little shot. That was defenseman in the action today. There's Bridges up top, kind of gets it right in the middle, goes to his left, fires hard. I think it just went right in.
Yeah, that was a good hard work and shift, and it paid off on a goal at the end there. 6-1 Raiders, 3:18 left in the second period here. And they were buzzing that whole shift, that line, like they have been all the season. And the Raiders game back in, fires is at Holloway taking out, firing a shot.
Raiders on the move here. We talked about them scoring, only converting two goals in that first period, and then here they are on the second, kind of with a flurry here of just action and pressing the play.
Yeah, 4 goals in the second here. It comes back to Braddock. He can't handle it at the blue line. Goes D to D to Romero. Romero gets it in deep. And I like to see that they're moving their legs here too, Tom. Even in fortunately a 6-1 game, but you got to keep going. No bad habits, right? And no shortcuts, just
That's
like
right.
Law's Whiskey.
Get some spacing and move around and see if you can find an open man. And
make sure you don't get selfish in these things too, right? Play continues. Myhill's trying to seal off Dakota Ridge. He comes out of the corner with it. Myhill takes a shot. It goes high and wide. Braddock gets it. Bouncing puck a little bit. Comes
good
through
tip by Holloway, but it bounced through just wide of the net.
Great pass by Romero. Straight on shot. Dillard saw that all the way.
Yeah, Braddock gets himself on that right side and looks like he has a clean shot, but it's going to be tough because the goalie Dillard, he's got a good view. We got a great shot of this. Look at Braddock all by himself up top. Has some time, but that means the goalie also has some time, right?
Yeah. Straight on.
Like the catcher, he called for the fastball there. I got a lot of baseball references because spring training just started, John.
Yeah. Oh, there's Padilla looking for the Hattie. Just misses. Blocked aside by Dillard there until Throckmorton gets it. Comes out. Doesn't look like it's going to be much of a threat as Padilla hustles back, beats his man to the puck, carries it around, and it's like, is he going to go for it or is he going to chip and...
Thoughts of Bobby Orr in his mind there.
And ends up coming back. Dakota Ridge has a man in front, but popping around. Padilla dives, knocks it away, up to Bear. Bear to Thompson. Nice little delay, and Thompson couldn't find. He didn't see Sanis there coming through the middle all by himself.
Sanis takes a hit.
Comes back. Thompson's got Throckmorton. He's trying to push the puck through, and Dakota Ridge will get it out until Padilla puts it on net. Comes up, here comes Padilla. They clear the zone. He comes in, he fires one. Ooh, gloved the side, but that was a dangerous shot. Till Holloway. Holloway's going to find Padilla again. See, now the guys also, they try and help you out here too.
That's right, they're going to feed him. It's like batting practice here.
Every time they know, they all have the awareness, so they'll try and find their guy. And here we go. Padilla's going to take the shot. Takes the shot, blocked aside. Dillard probably knows.
Holloway with another good chance to tip one there. Holloway just very active.
Yeah, he's been all over the ice. Good to see too. A lot of good hustle. So Laws is battling the corner with, now it comes up to Gleason. Gleason comes back to Padilla. Padilla goes D to D to Patterson. He can't handle it, but gets it. Maintains it down deep in the zone. It'll pop back out to Holloway. There we go. He is all over the place, huh?
He really is.
Gleason gathers it behind the net. He's looking for Holloway in the middle. Just misses. Nice block by Padilla. Padilla will backhand and keep it in the zone. And Dakota Ridge kind of on their heels here a little bit. I think they've had a long shift and a long change for that second period, huh? 10 seconds left in the period.
Yeah, they seem stuck back here for sure.
Was D to D Patterson. Patterson fires gloved down by Dillard with 1.6 seconds left in the second period. 6-1 Raiders. So this will be basically a drop of the puck. I don't think they'll have enough time to do anything with that, but get set for the face-off here. Deep in the Raiders are going to keep the same personnel out here. Holloway's looking to talk to. I like this talking too. Holloway looks like he's going to try and draw back to Bridges for a quick shot, but Bridges gets low, bracing for the shot. It comes off his skate. He still gets one off, but fortunately he doesn't get through the myriad of players there. So period ends 6-1 Raiders. Like you said, Tom, they put 4 more on the board for the Raiders. Dakota Ridge got one back here. We'll get a word on shots. And it looks like they're not going to make ice. Either that or they're going to make a liar a bit out of me in about 2 seconds.
It doesn't look like they're going to make ice.
So they'll just
No, they are. Trying to
see
decide who gets to go off first. Look at that.
5 seconds.
Yeah, you jinxed that one, John. Now that you're in this big jinx thing.
It's like saying the S word
right.
when there's
Right. Good
a
job
goose
jinxing
egg.
it. Some people wanted to go grab a quick Coors Light. You went and jinxed it. Thanks again to Shaw Hockey Productions for today. Like John mentioned, there's no sponsor today, but it is the Regis Jesuit parents who have enabled us to produce these games and make sure that families and friends and people get to see these guys play. Another one of those Saturdays where I wish the students were here and we were listening to them cheer and dance to a couple songs right now, but that's the way life goes. We'll see everybody here in the third period, and John and I will be back.
Definitely. We're back for the start of the third as the ref blows the whistle to give the teams on the ice, and we'll have your Regis Jesuit Raiders going right to left here in their home white jerseys. Dakota Ridge is going left to right in their maroon away jerseys. 6-1 Raiders. We should cover the shots there, Tom. So what do we have? Let me just pull it up right here.
It's 20-4 in that period there in favor of the Raiders. Cumulative is 38 shots for the Raiders, 7 shots for Dakota Ridge.
They score out of those 7, they popped 1 in there. So a couple penalties in that period. 1 for Regis, 2 for Dakota Ridge as play gets started here in the third. And well, I won't jinx anything here, Tom.
All right,
score-wise.
Smart, very smart.
Deep in the Dakota Ridge zone, Romero's going to gather. He's going to find Dembeck. Dembeck's going to chip it. He finds possession again, and you got a Dakota Ridge player looking for Dembeck. Comes up on the half wall. Oh. Romero loses the handle to it there, and Dakota Ridge can't take advantage of that odd man break there. So this is where they got to be careful. You know, you're coming out in the third period in a 6-1 game. They got to come out with a little bit more pop than that. Let an odd man break go in, and fortunately it's neutralized, but they're playing a little pitch and catch along the side here. Balatbat gets almost clotheslined on the way through there. Deep in the Dakota Ridge zone, Zeno's looking for the puck. He chips it deep into the corner. He's looking for the body. Romero's going to follow him up. Looks like Padilla's out high on the point on his off wing there. So maybe Coach Woodley is setting him up there for a nice little chance at another shot there. But he finds it was that Zeno on the other side. Pops it in front of the net and ends up deep in the corner of Dakota Ridge, and Regis will go for almost a wholesale change. Sanis kicks it over to Padilla. Padilla is going to find Bear breaking in on the right wing. Missed body check there by Dakota Ridge.
Bear basically avoids 2 Dakota Ridge players and then finds his way right through the third one.
He crushes them like an Oldsmobile in a junkyard, Tom.
That's right. Delta 88.
Yes. Classic. You need a super high strength crusher for that one.
You got to be from the 70s or the 80s to get that reference, folks.
Which basically Bear was on that one, right on the side of the net. So deep in the Raiders zone here. 15:06 left in the third. Sanis will take the draw. Dakota Ridge takes it, fires it high off the glass. And Braddock will try and chip it up. Comes to Dakota Ridge foot. And Padilla will gather it behind his net. He's trying to figure out what he's going to do. He chips it off the boards, D to D to Braddock. Braddock finds Bear. Bear doesn't get it all the way out, and it comes deep back in to Padilla. Padilla is going to spin off his man, find his right wing. Thompson's going to chip it up to Sanis. Sanis gets bodied out there, but makes the play and gets it deep with 14:30 left in the third here. Thompson's going to gather it. He reverses down low to Sanis. Sanis behind the net, trying to find Bear, kind of creeping down on the left wing side there, or the left slot side there. Thompson stick check. Sanis is looking for it. He falls down, but Braddock is looking to try and go in. He bails out, and Bear is going to go in. Dakota Ridge looks like they're just trying to ice it there until Braddock gets it. He gets it in deep, and Thompson's going to control it behind the net. He's looking for someone in front of the net there. It just misses a stick there, and Braddock peels off a little bit, gives him a little space, and ends up poke checking it anyway. He goes D to D to Padilla. Padilla is looking for the right wing. Schick's going to find, it's going to be a delayed
Everybody
offside.
was ahead of the puck on that one there. 3 guys offsides, I think.
Yeah, they clear Myhill back in. Schick off the left wing boards there. He fires low, blocked. 13:30 left in the third. Off a skate into the corner. Schick takes out his man on. A little physicality there too. Bear finds it, ends up in the back of the net on a Kind of a broken play there, Tom. We'll have to take a look at the replay.
A little bit of a bouncer, kind of gets behind the net there. And then Dembeck's going to end up on that, work his way over to that right post. Puck kind of bounces towards him, and he just pops it in.
So I think that's going to go Dembeck from that Schick down low.
It is Schick.
Schick from Bridges, and here we go back to the action. Holloway's going to get, so you're going to have run time now here with a 7-1 lead for the Raiders with 12:30 left in the third period. 6-goal differential gives you run time. Holloway peels off, he finds Patterson. Patterson blocked up high by Dillard. I think Dillard caught it up and over the net. So 12:20 left in the running time, so that'll keep ticking down even as they reset for the face-off deep in the Dakota Ridge zone. Get set for the face-off. Puck drops. Goes D to D. Bridges is going to gather it. He goes back to Patterson. Patterson finds Laws down on the half wall. Kind of looking to cycle, but just missed it there. And Laws will cycle it to Holloway. Holloway spins off his man, and Laws is going to regain possession deep in the corner here. Holloway is going to gather. It's a little bit of a 2-on-2, kind of that phone booth drill that they usually do in practice, huh? Pops out front. Dakota Ridge is going to gather it. Looks like it might be a little bit of a break here, but Bridges is going to recover that lost ground. Takes the body, and Zlot steers it aside. So good recovery by Bridges there. Here we go, break. A 3-on-1 is developing here for the Raiders. Gleason's going to carry it, find Holloway. Holloway finds, shoots, decides he's going to shoot, and blockered aside by Dillard, the goalie for Dakota Ridge. Nothing, good 3-on-1 there. Holloway decided to shoot. Nothing came of it though.
Definitely a good shot. Had Laws on that backside though. Probably lurking for sure.
Yeah, especially on his off-wing side there, right? So sometimes Holloway probably saw the defenseman in the middle there and took his chances at the shot.
Slot not interested in these icing calls. Yeah. He obviously does not like tacos, but the Raiders come back and say, hey.
Laws is a little bit upset by missing that pass, a stretch pass there. Drops his stick. He's he's struggling at the end of this shift a little bit, but he'll get off the ice and regroup for the next one.
Raiders with the line of Zeno, Dembeck, and Balatbat. Benson, Throckmorton on the defensive side.
Throckmorton's going to gather a little bit of steam there. He's going to be sealed off.
Dembeck could have a run here.
He goes in, he's breaking in, fires it. Nice block by the Dakota Ridge defenseman there out of the rink.
We have the hat trick pursuit by Dembeck and Padilla.
Yeah, that field goal doesn't count, right?
That one, I don't know if we get that in there.
Although I guess that's not technically a field goal because it chipped off the Dakota Ridge player. Less than 10 minutes left here in the third, folks. Zeno will push the face-off down deep in the corner, and Balatbat's going to go after it. Balatbat finds, goal. I thought that went in. That looked like it went in.
It did look like it went in, but it was stopped.
Nice
Dembeck
stop.
kind of floating through the middle there. Kind of found the puck right on his stick. Balatbat from the side, kicks it to Dembeck, and he shoots it toward the middle. And
should wait for the ref to actually make the call there, huh?
Well, you're looking for the light. They light the lamp. I don't know where they hid that lamp here at Family Sports Center, so it's tough to know. I don't blame you, John.
That looked like it went in. That was a hard shot, and the pads were open there. So Benson's going to hustle back. He's going to fire it around hard to Dembeck. Dembeck finds Zeno coming through the middle, and Balatbat's going to try and pick it up. He smartly avoids the contact there and picks up the puck instead, and Zeno's going to, they bump into each other. Here comes a little bit of a change on D. Braddock, and it's pushed down from behind there. I don't know, that's kind of a
tough one. Our buddy Alex Alexiev is going to go. Kind of got Braddock going into that corner, and he pushes him right from behind. You'll see on the replay.
Oh, and he's getting the second one here. I think he had a couple words with the ref on the way through. He just teed him up, so unsportsmanlike too.
That could end Mr. Alexiev's afternoon here at Family Sports Center. Raiders go on the power play with about 8 minutes of run time left. They start the power play right when they drop the puck, so they get the full 2 minutes through the run time, I guess. And we're going to see that Zeno line with Balatbat. Actually got Zeno, Balatbat, and Bear on this one.
A little bit of a presence in front of the net there. So that'll be a 4-minute, two minor penalties here on Alexiev. And see what the Raiders can do here with a 7-1 win and 7:40 left in the game. Dakota Ridge snuffs it out and fires it down the ice.
Raiders get some special teams work here, up 7-1 with 7 minutes left in this game. They're going to get a chance with the next few minutes to try and work on some special teams. So let's see what they can do.
Dembeck carries it in with a little bit of speed. He's looking, he finds Balatbat. Balatbat sticks through. Zeno comes in, pokes it in, and bouncing around a little bit there. Dembeck keeps it in the blue line. The ref is fine with that. He waves off offsides there. And Dakota Ridge turns and fires at the length of the ice, and Zlot's going to see what he does. He looks like a couple personnel. Padilla is going to get on the ice here.
Second unit comes out.
Bridges is going to take it up the ice. He's bare blue attire. They're trying to get on the bench there. Bridges carries it over the blue line. He's going to, leaves it kind of ill-advised there a little bit until Schick can gather it. Comes back over to Padilla. Padilla's going to get it deep in the Dakota Ridge zone. 2:44 left on the man advantage for the Raiders unless they score. 6:30 left in the game. Bridges finds Padilla. Padilla finds Sanis. Nothing doing there. 6-7 to 9. I think 8 may have touched that too, or it just makes the story better here, Tom.
Yeah. Padilla goes geometrically to Sanis.
And Padilla is going to take his time behind. He'll find Bentz coming up the right wing side as carries it in the zone. Surveys his options, cuts in front, comes in front, shoots, blocked aside. Oh, that's going to be a high stick, so they might as well just touch it and get it over with here. So the first penalty is going to expire in this run time with 5:40 left in the game, 1:50 left in the man advantage for the Raiders. It's going to come all the way down on the high sticking call. High sticking, not a penalty there, just knocking it out of the air, right?
Yeah, tried to knock it down, see if nobody noticed. Of course, the entire rink did.
Yeah, you never know. You got to take your chance. Sell it, Tom. Sell.
That's right.
ABC. That's always be closing. Same principle, though, right? Bentz takes possession of it at the center ice. Padilla is going to get it. He looks like he's going to wind up and just jumps over the blue line, pauses, and loses a handle to it, and it's chipped out by Dakota Ridge with 1 minute left in the power play here for the Raiders. A little bit of.
I think in football, handoffs are good. In hockey, I don't know that they're the same. You skate right up to the guy and go, hey, take this.
Padilla is looking for that. Hattie fires one just wide there. A little bit of a battle down. You got 45 seconds left, 4:30 left in the game here. 45 seconds left on the man advantage. Finds Bridges. Bridges going to fire it, blocked out by Dillard there. So Laws finds that Holloway. Holloway finds Bridges up top. Bridges fires one. It's bouncing around a little bit, but blocked off to the corner. 20 seconds left on the man advantage for the Raiders. Holloway's going to gather it. He's going to find Bridges. Bridges is going to find Padilla. Padilla is going to take that shot and blocked by Dillard. And Dakota Ridge is going to fire it all the way down the ice. It looks like there's going to be a penalty here against, I think it's going to go against Will Laws for cross-check down in the corner there.
Going to be about 3.5 minutes left when this penalty kill starts for the Raiders, nearing the end here. Raiders up 7-1. 4 minutes of a man advantage there. Raiders not able to get anything going. Padilla's decent shot there. He was out off the outside of the cage. You could hear that one clang kind of the bottom part of the goal there. But nothing other than that with too much threat.
Deep in the Raiders zone here as they just got called for 2 minutes for cross-checking against number 19, Will Laws. And Dakota Ridge is going to gather it in the high slot, trying to figure out where to go with it here, and fires the puck, but Slott's up to the task there. It's a pretty straight on shot there, Tom, so not too much danger there.
Well, Logan was definitely square to the task, as you said.
Bit of a battle in the corner until Schick's bouncing around here. He's trying to find a handle to it. Bridges does. He fires it hard around the boards. It looks like it's going to be kept in by Dakota Ridge, deep in the zone, and 2:40 left in the third period, and looks like Dillard's going to come out and play that, so Schick can't get it. Nice play by Dillard there, just to negate any chance of a breakaway there. And Dakota Ridge brings it back in the zone here, looking for his man back in the point. Who's he looking for?
Toss that one to the ghost there.
Who's 14?
14. Hey, he's back in the game. Guy came back
after his 4-minute. He felt a lot of shame in that penalty box.
Double shame, but he didn't really pay.
Oh, I'm surprised they didn't call that a hand pass as it went off the glove of the Dakota Ridge player there.
A little sloppy Joe right now for both teams. I don't know. Not much going on here. Can't really gather it and get any play started for Dakota Ridge, and the Raiders not able to break it out or chuck it to the other end, really.
Yeah, less than 2 minutes left in the game here. 30 seconds left on the man advantage. Pops in front. Ooh, that was a little bit dangerous. But Braddock takes it, kind of swats at it, and pops it just over the blue line here. Throckmorton gets it. Oh, if he had a little more awareness there, he might have found Sanis on the break. He finds Thompson. Thompson comes in. Oh, he's looking blocker side, just misses. Nice blocker save by Dillard there. Pops out. The penalty is going to expire in about 5 seconds. So I think they got to wait until the puck drops and then they let him out.
So Padilla trying to sneak onto the offensive line. See if he can get out there. One more chance here with a minute left. This might be one of the last shifts here. Yeah, we got Thompson and Myhill Padilla out there. Patterson and somebody coming from the bench. Let's see if Laws just comes out.
Yeah, they got to wait till that puck drops, right? Yep. On this run time.
I think Schick is going to join him.
Dakota Ridge will take it out over the blue line and beats Patterson. But Padilla's there to clean up the loose change, but gets a shot. He's going for it.
Kind of hoping for the empty net again. Shades of last night.
He's going for it. Any shot, Tom, any shot to get on net. But that's a testament to Woodley, too, putting him out for, trying to get that final shot, right? Pops in, a little bit of a scramble for the puck. Schick, 20 seconds left in the game here. Schick loses a handle to it. That'll go for offsides and may end up putting, I don't know that they'll get another face-off.
No, that could be it.
Which is the right call in this game when, it's out of hand, right? You don't want to create any problems. Not that it's been too.
No, you get yourself at the end here and call it good. Raiders are going to go to 7-0. We have crossed the halfway point of the regular season in this high school hockey condensed version. Raiders at 7-0 and sit atop the standings and frankly atop the state in RPI and coaches poll. I know Woodley doesn't care much about that. I'm sure he'll have things to say today and some hard work for these boys. They got 2 games coming up next week, but great way to end the week here with 3 wins in a row. Raiders kind of on a roll right now. Last night was a good test, back and forth contest really on the speed side. Today was all Raiders. Zlot was up to the task. Padilla grabs 3 points. I think Dembeck had 3 points. That line, that top line had 4 goals. Defensemen show up with 3 goals. Padilla has 2 and Bridges gets 1. That makes up the 7. Dembeck with 2 himself. Balatbat and Zeno each add 1. So good night for the Raiders. Spread it around a little bit. Get the win. What can you say, John?
Good to activate the D. To your point about the RPI, I don't like that too much either because then you got to play the game, right, Tom? So as they go through these, that matters less and less. Come out, have a good game, do all the little things right, and you should have a better chance of success. And I'm sure that's what that's what you were talking about Woodley not paying too much attention to that, right?
No, he's going to have them focused on the next games ahead, and certainly they want to stay in front in that league and win the league and punch their ticket to get down to the Ball Arena there. So
for sure. And I think we haven't confirmed it yet, but we didn't get the final shot count there, I don't think, Tom. But It looks like there was a game, just a game note. You'll see some emails on it. Did he send it out?
Yeah, 52 shots for the Raiders, 10 shots for Dakota Ridge.
And a 7-1 victory for the Raiders here. And the last period was 14-3. So just for a game note, the next broadcast should be next Wednesday at 7:10 p.m. or 7:20 p.m. Mountain Time, 9:20 Eastern Time, Tom. And that was a change for, they'll play Heritage down in South Suburban here in Denver, Colorado. And that's a change from the 27th. And we'll just wait, some email traffic. You'll see that. We'll get the broadcast out. And
yeah, check Twitter and make sure you get the link for the broadcast, and you'll be able to follow along Shaw Productions. Been a great day.
Exactly.
Enjoyed it. Thanks to everybody for tuning in.
Same here, Tom. Let's sign off, and we'll see you next time. Stay safe, everyone.